he was. I do think he did that. There was, they had scored. They scored one, and there was probably in that period there was probably he made a lot of good saves, but then he made 2 or 3 really great saves that we needed at that point, and especially the one that slid out the backside, and he ended up getting across, and a couple that went through the seam, and you really got to be on your toes, and I thought he was really sharp, so it was a really solid game by him. We needed that.
What do you notice on the bench when he makes saves like that? What's the reaction? Do you feel like the guys feed off of it?
There's no question when you're goalie, it's like blocking a big shot or a big penalty kill. Your goaltender makes a big save or he makes a few big saves. There's no question you feel that energy on the bench.
You had said yesterday you want to get a lead and build on it.
Yeah.
And when you did, tonight, did you feel the difference? Do you think it sort of gave your team a little bit more?
Well, I think that does happen when you get yourself a lead. You jump out 1-0, 2-0, and it gives you a little wiggle room. I mean, they scored to make it 2-1, but I do think that we put up shots and chances in the second period. I don't feel like we just sat back and, I thought we were still on the move and still on the push in the second period, even though they made it 2-1. So it was nice just to come out and grab that energy in the building and get that lead and then try to work off of that. I do think it's important.
The third period, they hit the 12 shots on goal. Is what you thought of the way you guys defended, the way you guys played down.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It was a little loose through the neutral zone for me. There's a couple times where they slipped through, and I would like to get a little bit more skin on skin, with regard to people trying to get through there or get behind us. There's a couple where I thought the gap was too tight, too up, and they ended up slipping behind, and we're chasing something that's a little bit odd. But for the most part, once it got into the D zone, I thought it was pretty good. A couple good seam passes, like Lindy had a good redirect of seam. They got guys hanging on the dots waiting for one-timers coming through the seams. I thought we defended that pretty well, especially when they had the extra attacker. It was good.
Disadvantage that line was against the Marchand line. A lot of nights they scored too. Just what can they maybe take from the way they played tonight going forward?
Yeah, I thought that their game. I thought that they were probably our most noticeable line, both defensively and offensively. And like you said, oftentimes it's against the tougher opponents. It was nice to see them contribute off of that. It was, just fast out of the defensive zone through the neutral zone, off the rush. We put pucks at the net. Like to see more of that. People going to the net, crashing the net. Like to see more of that. And so that was a result of that. Even the goal by Berard, just coming out fast and just playing a quicker game, getting it behind them, just a little redirect. He ended up catching a 2-on-1. I thought he made a great decision to shoot because Boston takes away the pass on the 2-on-1s. But Mika's line they were good, and they were a line I thought that was on for pretty much the whole night.
You touched on it a little bit, but what did you make of Berard tonight and the emotion he showed after that goal?
Yeah, I mean, he's a fiery guy. I mean, he plays the game that way. He had big hits. He was skating hard. He works relentlessly out there, and nice to see a guy like that get rewarded. It was a big goal.
Speaking of that, too, you said Boston was taking away the pass in the 2-on-1s, but there's often times where a young guy would defer to his line mate in that situation, and Berard has now scored a couple goals where it comes out on that 2-on-1 and shoots with confidence. Is that something that,
We told him to shoot or else.
There you go.
So, but I do think that both times, that I think you're referring to the one in Carolina. The one in Carolina and the one here, he made the right decision. They're taking it away, and he's got that ice, and he can creep in and get the look that he wants. You got to take that. I mean, trying to force a pass didn't make sense. And so, you're right. If a guy coming up, we did have those conversations. Don't look or think you have to go somewhere else. Put it in the back of the net, and he did.
Okay.
Thanks.
So you get your 399th career win, but more importantly, your team gets the win tonight. How did it feel for you, first of all?
I mean, it was good. We played a great team game. Especially third period there, we did a great job keeping them to the outside, keeping the perimeter, getting clears when we needed. Zone time, killing clock, and just a huge 2 points for us.
What is
The 3 saves. What can you tell about that?
A little scramble. I kicked the rebound right to them, and and it was bang bang, and it just it turns into just a reaction save. So fortunate to get my hand on that one and help win.
What does a win like this do for this group? I know it's just one win, but your head coach was stressing the importance of what that can do for confidence to kind of get one and then be able to build on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's 82 game season, right? You're going to have ups and downs throughout the year. You know, having that mentality just one day at a time goes a long way, right? So, you know, it's great to build confidence off of a win, but tomorrow we're going to wake up and we have a new challenge on Saturday with Washington, and the focus is what we could do to get 2 points there.
John, did you see sort of a different team once you guys went up 2-0 as opposed to having to chase? You know, what you guys have been doing?
I mean, that's no different for every team in the league, right? It's a little different playing from behind and then playing ahead. So, you know, that's every team in the league. Yeah.
The save on McAvoy, second period, about 5.5 to go. Describe that one, and you get a sense of how big that one could be at that moment.
No, I mean, at the time, yeah, it's, you know, big save, but, you know, it's new shift, new guys, and, you know, new challenges coming. Whether it goes in or you make a save, you move on and, you know, you get ready for the next one.
I'm not sure if you want to share what was said, but I saw you talking to Jeremy Swayman a little bit in warm-up. Anything you could share from that conversation you had with him?
No, just wish him luck.
And then when you kind of tapped when the TV time out, when you passed, was that kind of a common thing when, you know, goaltenders showing respect for him?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, I've seen him make quite a few great saves, and, you know, he's just, I'd say nice save pretty much, yeah.